What's going on, guys? First of all, I gotta start by saying Cheese became the first member tonight, which is pretty fucking awesome. So that's good. Round of applause for Cheese. So today, kind of a touchy subject. So I think, right? I haven't seen anything yet. I haven't watched any of this stuff. This is all completely blind. But basically, this is the Amouranth, like drama, I guess, going on with her husband. Everyone just found out that she even has a husband, actually, which is kind of crazy. Not that crazy, I guess, but given her line of work, I guess it makes sense that a lot of people in her industry or in her side of things tend to keep those things secret, like whether it be not just women either, but just that somebody has a significant other or um that they're married or something. But I've heard some crazy stuff about this, and so I have the official full stream that was deleted here. It's like an hour and 40 minutes. I don't know if we'll watch the whole thing. We're gonna kind of break it up a little bit, but let's check this out here. Let me get her in frame. Okay, here we go. Let me get to the call.
Think you heard.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Exactly. Because I'm going to let you say what you think you heard. But then I'm going to say what I thought I said. But you cannot interrupt mine because I'm not going to interrupt you.
What are you saying? What the fuck did you just say to me?
Is that too loud, guys?
Yes.
Let me know if it's too loud.
Because then I'll say it 10 times.
Yeah.
I told you. Then just pack up.
What are you saying to me?
Because are you even listening?
You just said something really fucking mean.
So it looks like right away what she's trying to do is get him to repeat all the shit he's saying, right? Like a lot of people were saying, I saw like in certain comments or things that, if this was real, why would she be streaming it? Personally, I think it's smart as hell. Let's just assume 100% it's unequivocally real. This is all true, right? If that's the case, the best thing you can do is live stream it. Because now if something happens, she can go right back to this and show this kind of stuff. I think it's smart. So like right now, it seems to me like she's like trying to get him to repeat the stuff that he was saying before they got live.
Oh yeah, I did. Because you didn't. And did you even listen to what I said? What was the condition?
I don't remember.
Exactly. See, I said I'm gonna let you say what you think you heard. Then when you're done, I'm gonna say what I said. I'm not gonna interrupt you, and you're not gonna interrupt me.
You just.
Now, let's stop right there.
He's already interrupted her like 8 times.
Why did you say you were gonna kill dogs?
What the?
You're literally doing the thing that you did this morning, which is you're interrupting what I'm explaining to you.
No, tell me. That's not acceptable.
What do you mean, no? I'm telling you right now. You're interrupting me telling you.
Why did you say you were gonna kill my dogs?
Oh my god.
Leave the house.
Okay, I can leave the. You know what? Actually, I shouldn't leave the house because my dogs are here.
We'll take the dogs and leave. I'm telling you. You're asking the question. I'm telling you, and you're interrupting my fucking telling you, literally.
What are you saying? You just told me you were gonna kill dogs if I didn't do a 24-hour stream.
Nope, did not say that. Now you're just fucking being a liar.
I'm not.
I said I'm going to tell you what I said.
Okay, so what did you say?
Earlier, because you're still saying that Oh my god, dude. You said. Why are you pausing? You didn't ask a question. You said,
What's up, Sandbox? Best to stay single? Jesus. Like, here's the thing, too, is like, the whole thing about the killing the dogs, if he admits to that, this is why it was so smart for her to record this. I'm not even joking. This was so fucking smart. Now, if something does happen to them, I doubt it will, but if something did, boom, right there, proof. I know that she deleted the stream, but it's all over the place. It's all over the place. Total rage monster. Yeah, I mean, listen. Every couple goes through screaming and shouting, right? It happens to everybody. But like once you start threatening, like murdering pets, now we've got an issue. There's just some things that you can't come back from, right? It's hard for me to hear it, but I'm in a restaurant. I'm here though. All right, yeah. Yeah, that'd be a weird thing. This would be a weird thing to have coming out of your phone at a restaurant for sure. But hopefully the food's good at least.
a statement. Did you say that? No?
I tried to tell you
Are you
what I
saying you
heard.
did not say that? Are you saying you did not say that?
I tried to tell you what I heard from you. And then you called me a liar.
Then you tell me, what did you say?
My God.
I don't even know what you're saying anymore.
Bro,
She's just repeating this over and over and over because she wants him to repeat what he said off the stream. That's all that she's doing.
here's what happened. I'm going to start from the beginning.
Okay, here we go.
I asked you why, if there's a reason, because you insinuated that. Why would we only do threesomes with guys? I think we should
I
do them
do
with guys.
threesomes.
Oh my God!
I want to do.
See this right here is why I said that.
You hear what she just said? I don't want to do threesomes. She said it a couple times, actually. Which means this guy is obviously kind of like pulling the strings. You know, like Amouranth went from like doing Twitch to like the ASMR stuff, right? Then the ASMR stuff got a little sexual, right? Which is fine. Then she went to like OnlyFans and those kind of things. I mean, you can go on the hub and see her videos. Like it's pretty easy to go and find them, right? So now when you hear these kind of things, you start to find out, or you start to like, you can kind of pick the grapevine that maybe this dude has been pulling the strings for that stuff, right? Is this the guy that's been saying, hey, you need to do OnlyFans, so you need to do these kind of videos because it's going to make us money, right? And I guess like if you say to your spouse, hey, do you want to do OnlyFans? And they say no, you just say, oh, okay, cool, right? Missed opportunity. Shucks. Oh, well, right? But it seems like he's been threatening her, and like she obviously feels threatened. Otherwise, she wouldn't do it, right? I mean, I believe I read somewhere she's making, what, $2 million a month off this stuff? $2 million a month. She's got a following. She clearly doesn't need this guy to make that money anymore. So I don't think it's even about that. He's 100% the reason behind the machine. Okay, yeah, let's see what happens. It's already seeming that way.
Which is my point. If you're not listening well enough, then you're literally... Now you see why. I didn't say if you don't shit 24 hours, I'm gonna kill your dogs.
Literally.
No, listen!
Jesus.
I said, I'm gonna say a thing, you're gonna say a thing, and I bet you're not gonna hear mine at all. And to prove the point, I said something terrible. To prove that when something is very, very important to you, you literally don't hear anything else. That was the whole point. And now that you're trying to play the victim, I'm pissed even more because you're now lying. You didn't even hear what I said. That's the point. I said it very clearly, but you didn't hear it. Why? Because something more terrible distracted you. That was my
I
whole
don't think
point.
you're hearing what you say.
No, I did. I said it on purpose. I said it to show you how easily distracted you are.
Now he's backtracking. I only said it to show you how distracted you are. Come on, dude. Give me a fucking break. Like at the very least, just say, you know what, I said it in a fit of rage, and I shouldn't have said it. My bad. I went too far in saying that. However, yada yada yada. He's backtracking now. He's trying to make it sound like he was just saying it to make you look bad. No, that's I don't know. That seems bullshit to me. I don't buy that.
You're lying.
I don't buy that.
You're literally lying to me. I said this. I said this. Stop. I said, you're going to tell me what you said? Then I'm going to tell you what I said. And if you lie or interrupt my part, I'm going to kill your dogs. That's exactly what I said.
There it is, boys. There it is. He straight up said it. If you lie, I'm going to kill your dogs. This is coming from the guy who basically told her to lie about being married, right? They're both terrible people, bottom line. Listen, I don't know a ton about Amouranth. I'm not going to pretend like I know a ton about her. I've seen some of her content on Twitch. I've seen a few of her things on the hub. It is what it is, guys. Listen, it is what it is. I looked. But I don't really know a ton about her on a personal level. I don't really know much. So I don't know if she's a terrible person, right? I'm not going to jump to that conclusion because I don't know it. I don't know it. But, it seems to me like she's kind of like a victim here. It just seems like that to me right out the gate. Do I think that she's probably a peach and the easiest person to get along with 100% of the time? No, I'm sure she's not. I'm sure that, you know, she does plenty of shit to this guy too. But, as of right now, right, that doesn't hold up in court. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no proof of that anywhere, where there's clearly proof of this guy.
And I said that because I knew when I say that, instantly you forget what you said and what I said. Both.
Why do you have to say you're gonna kill my dog? What does that help anything?
Because, stop. Zoom out.
Zoom
Because
out,
you
he says.
understand my point, which is this. When there's something that emotionally triggers you, you actually don't remember anything else. And that's my whole point.
So what he's saying is if I bring up the words, I'll kill your dogs, she'll focus on that and not about any of the other shit that she said. That's his reasoning for saying it. Come on, dude. Nobody looks into things that deep. Nobody plans their arguments out like that. I don't buy that for a fucking second. Not for a long shot.
You were emotionally triggered. You weren't actually listening to me. But then you try to come back and use that as my fault for not saying it. But I did say it. You just don't remember. Here's the crazy part. I had already forgiven you for not remembering. But then you came
Sounds like
at
it.
me and said, no, you didn't say it. You're being crazy. That's what you did. Listen, it's okay to be emotionally frail. It's okay.
This guy needs a hobby.
It would be even better.
Yeah, his hobby's exploiting his wife. that's his hobby. Yeah. Do we actually know? I don't know, Cheese, you might be able to tell me. Did we find out in here at all what like the arguments, like what started the argument in the first place? Because like this jumped into it like in the middle. I feel like what was do we know what sparks this, or no? We don't really find that out. You do? Okay, good.
You just accepted and admitted it instead of being so defensive about it. But what it's not okay is to be emotionally frail and then blame it on the person who's not.
What? What are you even talking about?
I
You brought up the
said-
dogs out of nowhere.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Real point.
What point is there improving?
She didn't hear his question the first time. That was the whole thing. What's up, Southern? This guy needs an attitude. Yeah, he's going off on her. And like she just said, this whole thing was triggered by her not hearing his question the first time. If that's literally it, then yeah, he's got some fucking issues. Like I said, every couple screams and shouts and has fights and arguments, right? But like, Jesus, pick your battles, dude.
See?
Like, that's crazy.
Right now.
What? I'm asking you to... I don't even understand what you're saying to me.
I know. That's my point. My point is, are you listening or not? If you're not, then get the fuck out.
I'm literally
Literally, he's like, "Are you listening or not?" And she'd be like, "Yes." And he'd be like, "You're not listening to my point." And she'd be like, "What's your point? You said that you're gonna kill my dogs." He'd be like, "You're not listening." Like, fucking get to it, bro. Fucking get to the point. Just fucking talk.
Well, no, you're not listening because it makes perfect sense. I'm gonna say
Jesus
it one more time.
Christ.
If you don't get it, I need you to get the fuck out. My point was this. If something triggers you emotionally,
Uh-huh.
you will not remember anything else except that. Because in that moment, you were triggered. And I was saying things. I'm talking about the original. When you said I did not ask you a question. I'm talking about that time. You were emotion triggered. I get it. I was talking. You seem like you're listening.
True, Cheese. True.
I don't really know. If I was there in person, I can always tell when you're not listening.
Also, notice how he was like, if I say anything that's like emotionally like triggering for you, that's the only thing you focus on. No shit, Sherlock. If anybody on the fucking planet was told by someone that they were gonna get their dogs killed, that's all they're gonna fucking focus on. Like, I don't understand. Like, that's such a weird argument to make. Like, that's kind of yeah, obviously I would think that most sane human beings are going to focus on the emotionally damaging section of the conversation.
But the point is this. I asked you a question. You didn't hear the question. I'd already guessed that. But when I paused and you eventually, I'm not even going to fucking talk about the mechanism. You eventually said or insinuated, you didn't ask a question, why are you pausing? And that's why I said, no, I did ask a question.
All right, Cheese.
And then you said,
Peace, brother. Thank you for the
you didn't ask a question.
for joining membership, man.
You said a statement. That's what you said. And that's what got me mad. Why? It's one thing to say I didn't hear your question. That's fine.
Right.
But you were essentially at that juncture saying I'm crazy and have voices in my head.
I never said those words. I said,
Stop! Insinuating. See, that's why I have to be real careful with the words. That is what that means. Even if you didn't mean to, that's what it means. If you go, you didn't even ask a question and you're waiting, bro, stop. That is insinuating someone is crazy. And if you don't know that, well, great.
What is he talking
Much
about?
more careful about your words, as you're telling me I should be. I just proved the point. No. It triggers me when you.
At least she met her sub goal. That's good.
Like it triggers you when I say certain keywords.
I did not.
Doobie, what up, bro? Thanks for the membership, man. Official Bad Luck Bandit. I love it. What's up, dog? What up, dude?
Oh my god, why are you doing it even now?
Because I didn't say you were crazy. I just let you know that you didn't.
I didn't say you said I was. I said you insinuated.
God.
Okay, stop. Do you know?
She didn't insinuate anything. If somebody asks you a question and you didn't hear it or whatever, so later when they bring it up and you're like, "Oh, I don't think you asked that question," that doesn't mean they think you're fucking crazy. There was just a confusion, right? Like, that's crazy. This dude needs 24 hours in a dark room. Dude, he's going off like crazy. And like I said earlier, nobody's saying that she's a fucking peach or like the easiest person to be around, but this guy's just going off for nothing. There's like no reason. Like, at least if she did something that was like, if she did something that was worth like some sort of outrageous fight or whatever, like, fine, right? And I'm not saying you should go around telling people you're gonna kill their dogs, but like, at least there would be some basis of like, oh, okay, yeah, I mean, she went and did this. Like, he has a reason to be mad. The only thing that the whole thing of this argument, this hour and 40-minute video, is because she didn't hear him ask a question. Give me a fucking break.
You know what that word means or no? You're just fucking fighting a battle when you don't even know what that word means? What does insinuate mean?
Like, imply?
Absolutely. And here's the thing, okay? You can imply something without meaning it.
If this is for content, they're way better actors. Yeah, oh, absolutely. I don't think it is. I really genuinely do not think it is. I like to hope that people are above that.
Like, you're trying to act like that I'm saying you're crazy. I was just letting you know that you didn't actually ask the question. It's okay.
I like to think that people are better than that, but I've also been on the internet for a very long time. A very long time. And I know that people will do stupid shit on the fucking internet for clout. Um, I just don't think Amouranth needs any more clout. Like, she's at the top of the clout ladder. You know what I mean? Like, this doesn't benefit her at all, I don't think. I don't think this would get her any more money. So I don't see what the point would be. And it also exposed the fact that she has a husband, which has kind of been the whole point of the whole thing, is to not expose that. So I don't think it would benefit her. So I don't really think it's fake. She seems pretty genuine about it. After this, we're gonna look up who this guy is too. Somebody's got to know who this guy is.
But not actually have asked. I was just letting you know that you didn't ask, and that's why I didn't answer. I didn't realize you were waiting for me to answer anything.
Okay, I'm ready to burn this empire to the ground. I'm gonna start tweeting it. I have the tweet drafted. I'm just gonna send it now.
What are you sending?
The false fucking swatting of your husband, and then having your fucking assistant do it too.
What?
Literally tried to take my phone. I got scared because you got physical, and I called.
Yeah, but I'm tweeting it now, so.
But you said.
No denial. No fucking denial. She says, you got physical. He goes, yeah, but. Yeah, but. Yeah, but, dude, you're fucking incriminating yourself. Idiot.
So you're lying on my Twitter. That's gonna look real good.
Sure, whatever. I don't care. I'm tweeting it.
Also, where are we in society? Like as a community, where did we drop so low as to, in the middle of a fight like this with your wife, you stop in the middle of it and go, let me tweet about it. Let me tweet about it. This is the shit that drives me fucking nuts. And this is why people nowadays have arguments as stupid as this one. It's because they're too worried about that kind of shit. It's absolutely mind-boggling. My question is this real or fake? Why she put this online for people to watch? So, okay, so Fortnite, it's good that you asked that. So basically, earlier in the stream, you probably didn't catch it, I had made a comment saying that I actually think it's smart for her to do it, right? So the actual VOD, the original stream that this happened on, has been deleted from her account. These are all ones that people have had recorded at the time, right? Because they saw that obviously this was happening. I personally think if you're in a situation like this, was actually smart for her to record, stream, whatever it, because this guy has continuously incriminated himself like 5 times already in 12 minutes. So I think, like, from her point of view, it was more of either a cry for help, or B, if something does happen, he kills her dogs like he threatened to, he attacks her like she said he just did, all these things, she has proof of him not denying it. You know what I'm saying? I think that's really what it comes down to. And exactly, Doobie, all her life is on the internet. Like, there's really not many secrets with these people, these influencers, like their entire life from morning to night, and sometimes even while they're sleeping, if you're on Twitch, revolves around being on camera. It's kind of like when you see reality television, which isn't always real, but like, and these people go through these things and they just keep talking. You're like, why would you want that to be on TV? It's because it's all they know. It's all they understand. I understand why she didn't call the cops on him and gave it to the police. It's tough. It's tough because it's hard to comment on that, because the reality is there's a lot of men and women being in these situations every day and feel like they can't do those. That's not an option. I know it is. It's what I would do, right? But at the end of the day, like, sometimes people feel trapped and scared to do those things. If I go to the cops, will he go and do this? The cops might not do anything, right? Like, and I think that people have these things in their head. It's kind of like when somebody gets, I can't say it on stream, but they get graped, right? They get graped, and they don't go to the police right away, right? It becomes from like this mental like embarrassment, shame, fear, and I think that they feel trapped in that situation. And honestly, sometimes if you go to the police without enough information, they can't do anything anyways, right? Now, like I said, this has been deleted since. So this was 2 days ago. She may very well have already gone and done what you just said. It's totally possible. We don't know that yet. I think there's an update towards the end of the video, so we'll definitely be able to see there. It's her only way to document it at the moment. She's really smart. Yeah, I think I was smart. Whatever people say and judge based on her look. Yeah, I mean, listen. She's making over $2 million a month making with her content. There are far better looking women on the internet doing the same thing, making far less. She's clearly a smart businesswoman. She's not an idiot. Like, I think that she did this for a reason, recorded it for a reason. Yeah, I don't think she's a stupid person. That's for sure.
Amouranth's assistant, or I'm Amouranth's husband, and she is swatting me and calling the cops and calling it a false abuse claim.
I didn't say you abused me. I called the cops because you literally were on top of me trying to take my phones from me. You're literally just lying to my Twitter.
Yeah, I don't care. I built the Twitter.
Yeah, you used my body to build this empire.
You hear that? You used my body to build this empire. So straight up, this dude has been pulling the strings. He's been the one telling her to do forcing her to do the OnlyFans, forcing her to do all these things, right? And I don't know, I can't go on the logistics of that, right? Like, I don't know what he was doing to forcing her, whether it been threats or slow brainwashing, right? You start with friendly relationships, dating, little implications, little things here and there. Hey, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? Blah 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 blah. He's exactly what Dubich did. He's a pimp. He pimped out his wife. This is a form of human trafficking. I know people don't like to use that a lot, but it really is. It's a form of it, right? Somebody in my Discord earlier today actually said it really well. They said it's kind of like during sex, right? It starts with a yes, things are going good. Somebody tries to do something else, they say no. All of a sudden, it's a bad idea. They're in a situation they're not comfortable in, and now it's a no. And the person doesn't stop. That's still a form of you know what, right? This is the same kind of situation where it starts out seeming like great, and then it gets into a dark place that they can't escape from. Her friends were very well aware. He had a blowout on TwitchCon in a hotel. She went to authorities for that. Yeah, see, there you go. So they were aware of it. But listen, I think everyone, violence is never good. Exactly. I think everyone can agree that we know somebody who's been in a situation like this or similar to it, and the person never leaves them. All their friends, their family say, why are you with this guy or girl? Why do you continue to be with this guy or girl? Why this, why that, whatever. Love is a very strange emotion that you have no control over it. It just is what it is. And sometimes people are afraid to leave that. It's reality.
I'm gonna get your OnlyFans banned too.
I literally know the CEO. I can literally just ask her.
Yeah, so do I. And guess what? I never signed
You don't know her. You don't even talk to her. I'm the one who calls her.
She knows the CEO. What a boss move. I know the CEO of OnlyFans. Get the fuck out of here. That's crazy.
Never signed a waiver.
What a boss.
Your body is not in the content.
Really?
Your hands? Ooh, lots of people's hands are.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Yo. He goes, she was your hands? Lots of people's hands. God damn. Talk about slapping your husband in the nuts, bro. God damn. That's crazy. Yeah, she makes a good point, though. Like, he could have been the reason this all started, but she don't need his ass anymore. That's for sure. She's got the fan base. She's got the empire built. Like, she's got it all, like, now. Like it's all in the palm of her hands now. The only thing that's fighting her now is age, right? Time and age. Those are the only battle that she'll fight in the future when it comes to this stuff. As long as she's got a body to show, men will pay for it. So she doesn't need this guy. Absolutely not. She does not need this guy.
I'm gonna sue you for every fucking dime.
Sue for what,
all
dude?
These concepts are literally your idea. You can't like act like you didn't.
I didn't sign a waiver. I didn't sign a waiver.
You don't need to sign the waiver if it was your idea.
Okay, let's see how that holds up legally.
What?
I'm I'm gonna spend tonight disassembling this entire fucking.
This is exactly why she recorded it. This is exactly it right here. Oh my god, it's so funny. Let's see how that holds up in court. Bro, it will hold up perfectly fine because she has proof of you looking like an idiot. My god.
What the fuck are you saying?
I'm saying what I'm saying. Stop acting like you. Oh shit.
You don't think she'll show? You think if he's out of the picture, Doobie, she would stop her OnlyFans and all that? I think that's an interesting point of view. Because I part of me wants to say yes, you're right, because if he was pulling it the whole time, then like, you know, she never wanted to do it in the first place, and then maybe she would move it. She's got enough money to have invested in whatever. She'll be fine for the rest of her life. The other half of me says, when you're making $2 million a month, is that something you really want to stop doing? Does greed take some grasp of you at some point? You know what I'm saying? Her friends did know. Her friends did know. I mentioned that earlier. So her friends were fully aware. Family's fully aware. But like I said, love is a fickle bitch, man. It's an emotion that you can't control a lot of times. And we all know people that are in relationships that they shouldn't be in because the husband or the wife is abusive or just a shitty person, and they stay with them. They stay with them no matter what. Why? Love. And sometimes we don't know why. It just is the way it is. Even if no one else can see it, or even if it's like that person can't see it or is blind to it, everyone else sees it. But you can't talk people out of that shit sometimes.
Hit it because of this fucking car that almost came. What are you doing?
Never question someone's act when love is involved.
Tweet it if you're gonna tweet it.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah, go for it.
Damn. Okay.
No, I don't think you will, because you know that you're lying.
The fuck does that matter? It'll only make me continue to lie and tear down your entire fucking image. You said I could tweet it, right?
Yeah, go for it.
She should have just changed his password right there. Changed the password.
All right, no taking this back.
Okay.
I'm also gonna fucking do it personal too.
He's gonna kill our animals. Yeah, he threatened to kill the animals.
Let's go ahead and lie. Whatever.
That's where it gets crazy too, because once you start making threats like that, man, that's like a next level.
I didn't lie to you at all.
I'm gonna make it worse than fucking you.
Look at notice her body language and the way she's talking now. She's now past like the crying emotion, like the emotion of like past the like broken up and into the now I'm getting annoyed. Now she's getting annoyed and she's getting fed up with this whole conversation. Now you're gonna start to see it happen. Now she's like, I don't care, go do this. Whatever, fuck it. I don't give a shit. It's gonna start turning into that, and she's gonna tell him to go fuck himself. You watch.
Call me a liar, fuck it, I'll make it worse.
By what?
Watch her change this around.
What are you even talking about?
And it's gonna piss
man?
him off more because he's not in control of the argument.
Because I can't stop you. You have my logins to some of my accounts.
We don't get along. We should not be together.
We got along fine until you decided to make money the main priority.
I didn't say a thing. I said it's okay for you to not hear. It's not okay for you to tell me what I didn't say. Especially if the context is literally I was waiting for a response. You were just calling me crazy then.
I didn't say you were crazy.
No. Dude, I'm gonna give you one last chance.
Thank you everyone to like the stream, by the way. Definitely make sure to like the stream. Thank you.
I can tell you something that shatters you forever, and I'll start tweeting about it too.
Let's hear it.
But what?
I want to hear it.
Why would you want to do that? I don't understand.
Because you are literally telling me I did not say something that I literally said.
That should be okay to let me.
You're just right here. I'm gonna tell you right now, dude. You're about to lose your entire fucking life.
Jesus
in terms of
Christ.
everything that's been built because you're too obstinate to just merely accept that you didn't hear a thing. But I'm already very forgiving about that.
Because
Yeah, you seem very forgiving.
You want to go aggressive and you want to say, no, I didn't mishear. I did not hear. You didn't say it. That's what you want to fight the battle on.
I feel like I have to be honest with you. I shouldn't have to act like I'm always wrong just so that you don't seem bad.
Let me ask you this. Are you acting like you're wrong, or is it possible that you're wrong?
No, it's not because I was literally listening to you. I'm just letting you know you didn't finish saying what you thought. I do that sometimes where I feel like I said something, or I thought I said something.
I don't do that.
Simple mistake. Yeah, people, that happens. Oh, my bad. I didn't hear you. That's it. This whole argument's over. My bad. I didn't hear what you said. What the fuck, man?
But here's the thing. You definitely, it's okay. You're right. You'd be right if I did.
Why was he forcing her to do OnlyFans? You can't force people to do that. Because it's making her $2 million a month. That's why. Money. That's all it was. You can't put forcing people to do those things is literally sex trafficking. But yeah, that was pretty much it. $2 million a month. If I could make $2 million a month showing my cock and balls, you think I wouldn't? You're damn fucking right I would. The problem is that it doesn't seem here that she was the one that was willing. You know, it started. She always had some sort of sexualized content, you know, with her ASMR and that kind of stuff. But it's clearly taken a turn into something that she really didn't want. You know what I mean? So like that's where it becomes an issue. Once the person feels uncomfortable and doesn't want to do these things, and they're forced to do them, this is where the issues start to play out.
Didn't pause and wait for like a minute.
You didn't wait for a minute. You waited for like 10 seconds. And I was just thought you were letting the message sink in, and then you like answer me. I'm like, you didn't ask a question. Like you said a statement, and I repeated the statement.
That is insanity. If you think that of me, then we should not be together and we should not work together.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you right now. If you think that, I won't want us to be together.
Okay.
So if you think that.
It seems like you're doing her a favor by
sure.
leaving her, if that's what's happening.
I agree.
Which is why I'm about to tear it down with this week.
Just because we're incompatible doesn't mean you have to try to destroy my life.
I do.
Why?
What's he talking? Dude, this guy's crazy.
I built it for someone I thought I was compatible with.
You didn't build it for someone. I literally.
Here's the other thing too, is I always love those kind of people. Like this, you know what kind of guy this is? This is a if I can't be with you, no one can be kind of guy. That's the kind of guy this is, right? If I can't be with you, no one can be. If you can't be if I can't be successful with you, then you can't be successful, period. Right? Like that's really what it comes down to. Like this guy feels like he's entitled to, you know, somehow he's entitled to what they built. And maybe he is. Maybe he's entitled to some of the shares. Maybe he's entitled to some of the business. I don't know what they have legally binding, right? I don't know what they might be partners in this. They might legally pay taxes together. They might be legally binding. So he may have some sort of tangible, you know, there might be something tangible to all this. I don't know. No, I don't think anyone really knows that. But if he's going to be one of those guys, like you can tell he was toxic from the start. That's why he's so dangerous. Exactly. And, you know, desperate people do desperate things. If he's this desperate into keeping her like under his thumb, it's only a matter of time before he does something stupid. Yeah, she's in danger. Exactly. I think at the end of this video, there's a little bit of an update, but there's also other streamers that have been updating, and we'll check out some of their stuff later too.
Put in hours of streaming, all of my work, like I learned at the photo shoots. I've done the work too. It's not like I'm just fucking.
Oh, now you're claiming credit for it.
What do you mean I'm claiming credit for it? I've literally been the one streaming for all these years and doing the photo shoots. Like, what the fuck do you mean claiming credit?
Yeah, dude, it's all her. What the fuck is he talking about? This guy's stupid as hell, man. He doesn't even know what the fuck he's talking about. This is like this is what the equivalent is. You have two people in class taking a test. This guy right here with the 100% on his paper is letting this guy here copy his answers. Right? And then this guy over here wants the credit for getting 100. You know what I'm saying? Like he's like, why am I not getting like any, like, why aren't anyone congratulating me on getting 100? Right? Because you didn't fucking do anything, dude. You were just present. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make any fucking sense. What's up, Julia? Why can't she make it public? That's what. we mentioned this earlier, but basically it seems like to us that she recorded the whole thing and live streamed it in case something happened, right? So she has she has proof of everything he said, and him, you know, not denying and taking responsibility for a lot of the threats and allegations and stuff like that. So basically now she has a concrete evidence to take to court or whatever if need be, or to the police. It's smart. It's smart. Listen, I know it's not always somebody's first thought, but if you're in a situation where you think that this might be something happening to you, your best bet is to record conversations and save texts and pictures and all that stuff, because it can only help you. Hold on, wait. What is this? This person just donated $4 to them. It says this: I sat here and listened to a lot of this, trying to figure out who is truly the problem here. That man is abusing you emotionally and fiscally. I don't know if they actually meant fiscally or physically, but I feel like both of those could apply here. And it's going to be hard, but you need to get away from him. Good on you for live streaming and having evidence. There you go. See, that's what other people are thinking too. You're probably going to see a lot more of those comments roll through. We have the awkward silence here. Let's see. I'll speed up things if we hear a lot of awkward silence here. Oh, okay. Hold on.
To me, wow.
Okay, here we go.
And now he's texting me, wow, you did it this time, you ruined us. Really? I'm the one that ruined us? You literally told me you were gonna kill my dogs, and you expect me not to snap?
Literally.
After you say you're gonna ruin everything, you asshole? What do you mean, why? Did you guys just heard all this bullshit? What do you mean, why? If you're gonna fucking try to stab me in the back on my social media platforms, it deserves to be out there that you're the one fucking lying and being an asshole to me.
Absolutely. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yep. 100%.
I can't hear you.
Good, I don't care.
He's like, I can hear you.
I've been dealing with you being an
You know what's crazy? I'm waiting for him to realize that she's live streaming. I don't know if he realizes that she's live streaming at that point. I understand that is a good thing to protect yourself, but it can also to make a good image. Image of her with huge buzz because she is always being criticized. It can also make a good image of her with you. You mean like did they do? Are you like asking if they did it for content? Like if this is kind of like staged? Is that what you mean?
asshole to me for years and just disappearing from stream for 12 hours at a time. A lot of times you're like, why you got? I have to make up bullshit because you don't want to tell people about the fact that you fucking asshole to me for so long.
What the fuck, man? He has no idea the whole time. That's so crazy. Like so he's got access to all of her fucking social media, but doesn't know when she's live. Is he delusional? Farmer content people. Okay. Hi, Cheese's content. Hello. Everyone wave to Cheese. Yeah, this is crazy, man.
They just take me away from my stream and start arguing at me for 12 hours at a time. They told me we're gonna go 24, we're gonna go 48. Like, yeah, you fucking asshole. Like, I deal with so much shit from you. I have so many offers from better people in my DMs who would
I'm sure
actually
she
treat
does.
me better.
I'm sure she does.
What the fuck is wrong with you? It's like you don't even care. Like the one person who fucking hates Amouranth is the one she decided to be with, and I made the most terrible decision.
It's a thought, but I'm not meaning it. Yeah, no. I actually respect that thought. It was one of my first thoughts too. You know, I'm watching this totally blind with you guys. I haven't seen any of this before. And so I also originally, I didn't think it was fake, but in my head I said, I want to go into this unbiased. I want to go not knowing if it's real or not knowing if it's faked for content. And from what I'm seeing right now, it doesn't seem fake at all. This seems pretty fucking legit. And if it's not, props to them because they're good fucking actors. But I genuinely think it's real. This is a cry for help. This is her way of spreading to the community in the world what she's been going through, because obviously she has it. Based on this, at least, it doesn't seem like she wanted to do any of the shit that she's been forced to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the crazy part. Like, imagine finding out that, like, she has an OnlyFans that makes $2 million a month, Twitch, the Hub, Twitter, like all her social media, YouTube, all these things, only to find out she was being forced to do it the whole time. I didn't want to do any of it. That's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So the stream is gross, real or content. Well, like I just said, I went into this whole stream not knowing if this was real or fake. I refuse to hear, hey, this person is being abused or whatever, and then immediately assume that it's true. I know, and I am somebody that's been through this shit before, right? I like, that's just the reality. Like, and to see this shit sucks, man. Like, it's fucking horrible. But a lot of these fucking content creators make these things up for money. They make it up for money. And so we went into this completely blind. But it looks like this is pretty fucking real. And it sucks. And I would say I take it pretty seriously because at the top here, I literally have the hotline, guys, for domestic abuse. If anyone's suffering from it, it's at the top here. It doesn't look like it's their first fight. No, definitely not. Nothing has been resolved before. Yeah, exactly. That's the only way to expose this fucker, because before that day, he virtually didn't exist. Right. Well, they essentially kept him hidden. They kept him hidden. They didn't want people to know that she was married because, in the eyes of like OnlyFans, I guess, and weird men creeping in DMs and girls, I'm sure, in their head, they think if she's not married, I have a chance, which we all know is, let's be real, that's not the fucking case, right? And then when they find out somebody is married, they all of a sudden think like, oh, I don't want to watch them anymore. It's kind of it's a weird like psychological thing. I don't really understand it. But yeah, it definitely is. It's definitely something that they fought about for and never resolved. I 100% agree with that.
Life, and now you just like fucking want to ruin it.
Why did you swap me?
Dude, you're fucking full of shit. Oh my fucking god. Literally got physical with me. And then like fucking try to
Maybe changing the title would be good. Well, here's the thing. I mean, my title is Amouranth's Cry for Help, real or content. And because the reason I have it titled that way, not just because I was going in unbiased and not knowing what the situation was because a lot of people actually believe that this is. See, that's the thing, is there are people that are coming into this thinking that it is content, right? You can let the title. Disappointed to hear you're a victim yourself and still made a clickbait. It's not clickbait. It's really not clickbait. The thing is that people here, or not necessarily just here, right? But in the internet in general that are watching all these things, there are people that think it's real, and there are people that think it's content, and that's what we're figuring out today. And if there are people out there that think that this was made for content, want to argue their point, they're more than welcome to. I think that that's fair. I'm trying to be as fair as possible. I think it's okay for people to question things, because a lot of times things are bullshit and they're not what they seem right. So I'm letting people have that platform to discuss that, because I don't think it's fake. I think that it is real. I do. I think that it is real. Been here for a minute. Yo, what's up, Kyle? What up, dude?
to take my phones away because he's gonna destroy my PC when I recorded it. Now he's just trying to say bullshit because he knows he fucked up. He just admitted he was lying. Fucking asshole. Fucking tired of this shit. Maybe stop making threats about you're gonna ruin my career and kill my dogs and sell my horses and send them to a meat auction if you're gonna fucking be this way.
A
No,
meat auction? What the
I'm not
fuck?
gonna answer your phone call now. The fuck? Now that you know that I'm streaming it and you're like, oh fuck.
Ah, so he did find out. He did find out. Now he's gonna watch. He's gonna start backtracking now. And I would be willing to bet dollars to motherfucking donuts that he's gonna start texting her or messaging her, and she's gonna show what it says. Watch. Guaranteed.
Yeah, you piece of
Guaranteed.
shit. You're just gonna lie because you know that it's live, asshole.
Mm-hmm.
God, fucking tired of this shit. Yeah, fucking tweet about it, bitch.
Actually, you know what's funny? The crying or the argument, the phone call, that isn't even the stuff to me that shows how real it is. It's this stuff. When they're off the phone and it's just the mindless babbling about the person. That's the shit that makes it real, because I know that feeling so badly. When you're done like fighting with somebody, or like you feel a certain way about someone, and then like you just sit there alone and you're just like, fucking bitch, like, oh god, you start arguing with yourself about it. Like, that's the shit that is so fucking that makes it so raw and so real. Like, that's how you know right there. And she'll have an entire conversation right now with herself, watch, where she's just talking like, why, like, I'm sick of putting up with this shit, why do I put up with this shit, blah blah blah, blah. You know what I mean? That's the shit that makes it real. I saw it the other day. She's going to text and show. Okay, so she does show. Oh, good. All right, let's see.
Admitted you were lying about the tweet, fucking dipshit. Fake as fuck. God, I wish. I've been telling him we fight so much we should just fucking stream it.
She just said we should make it content, basically.
Never good enough.
What did this person say? You're the one with the audience. Fuck them. You'll recover, because the truth always comes out, especially you live stream it to thousands of people. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, see, everyone's saying that like this, like, even if this guy started it, she clearly doesn't need him to finish it. Like she's got the content now.
I was a 1K when I was a 500K Andy. It was like, why can't you just get 1K? When I was a 1K, why can't you just get 5K? When it's 5K, why can't you just get 10K? And now that I'm a 10K Andy, it's like, why can't you be at 20K? It's like, it's never fucking good enough.
She's a 10K Andy, but I'm a 10 Andy. Good night, 4 a.m. Damn, Julian. Yeah, you get to bed, man. Good night. Appreciate you coming around, man.
I don't get days off. I don't get to see my horses. He's saying he's gonna sell my horses because I'm not hitting 20K, 15K average viewers.
He's literally like setting goals for like IRL goals. Like, hey, the only way you get to keep your fucking horses if you make 20K viewers. Like, what the fuck is that shit? That's crazy to me.
Fucking asshole, dude. So fucking
He says, he's basically saying this: if you don't reach 20K, let's say, viewers, I'm gonna sell your horses. Rather than saying, when you hit 20K viewers, I'll buy you another one. You know what I'm saying? It's threats rather than promises of like reward, basically.
toxic. That's online right now. You have all these followers. You should be 2 times as much, 3 times as much. You should be at 5x viewers. I'm like, shut the fuck up and just let me enjoy my fucking stream.
Literally, let her have fun. She's making $2 million a month. Let her have fucking
Deal
fun.
with it anymore. The threatening to fucking kill my dogs. Too much. Now he's blaming me. He's like, I was literally answering DMs while arguing with you. It's still working. You just ruined us. Like, well, maybe you shouldn't fucking say you're gonna kill my dogs, you fucking dipshit. Like, I'm
It's
so
crazy.
tired of
It's
it.
absolutly crazy. What's up, man?
If you
I
can't
feel like
fucking
it's
control yourself,
it's
you
bad.
talk about anger
Ma'am, it's
management,
bad.
Like I've been trying
It's
to
bad.
tell you for years. Go get fucking therapy. God. Because it's like a Jekyll and Hyde situation where it's like when we're not fighting, everything feels like when we were dating again. It's like, fuck off.
That's a common thing too. I gotta say, when when you're in a situation like this, and I know I can only speak for myself, but I'm sure everyone else feels this way that's been in this situation. Instead of having 95% good times and 5% bad times, you're having 90%, 95% bad times and 5% good times. And the problem is you focus so much on that 5% of good times that when they happen, you forget about the 95% of bad shit. Right? And so in situations like hers, like she's literally saying right now, is that basically like do you hear the way she said it? Oh, like the good times are like when we were dating, and you start like romanticizing and fantasizing about those few good times that you had, and that's like what you cling on to. When the reality is the majority of your relationship is shit. Your family sees it, your friends see it, your coworkers see it. They see how it affects you, and like they'll tell you, but like you don't let it basically you don't let it get into your head because you're so focused on that 5% of good times, right? And that's the dangerous thing.
You want to divorce me? Fine. Whatever. I don't care anymore. I'm just tired of it.
You probably make out okay.
Divorce me because I wasn't successful enough for you, even though I helped you make fucking multi-millions of dollars. You want to burn that all to the ground because you're a bitch? Fucking sure. Whine about it. I don't give a fuck anymore. I'd rather be broke again and deal with this shit anymore.
Money don't buy happiness, guys.
I don't give a fuck. I'm so done. It's like our relationship would be better if we just streamed it and instead of fighting all the
Somebody just said right there, password changing time. Yeah, I'll agree. I said that earlier.
time. Oh, fuck yourself. I'm working now. This shit.
So right now she's rambling on a little bit. I'm gonna fast forward a tiny bit. I want to get to maybe where she starts showing.
That voice fucking change. It's like, oh fuck, went silent completely. Then why did you swap me, dude? You fucking already said that was fake and that you were lying about it.
Literally, yeah. I want to go to maybe where she starts showing messages. Let me see. She crushed her sub goal though, so that's good.
Sleeping for 4 hours or less because he makes me. I mean, like, we're going back to a 4-hour schedule. Like, what do you mean back to it? When do we ever get off of it?
Does anyone have a picture of this guy? Like, I want to see what this guy looks like. I'm curious.
I'm gonna leave you with 1 million, and I'm gonna take the rest because I worked harder than you.
Maybe Vosh can look after the horse's cack.
I'm gonna look up a picture of this guy. Let me see if I can find a picture of him while this is going.
I'm gonna burn it all in court. I'm gonna put it all in fucking crypto. Just always threats, always threats. And now Morgan's calling me. Poor Morgan. I'm sorry. You know, we'll deal with it on our own rather than her having to get in between and prevent chaos all the time. I'm not gonna answer that right now. I'm sorry, Morgan.
Let me see. He's faceless for now. I just want to know his name for reasons. I typed it into Google and people keep saying his name is Nick Lee. Nick Lee. Nicklee. But I don't know if this is actually him or if this is like some bullshit. Like I can't actually tell.
It doesn't fucking matter anymore. Most of it's two-factor to his phone. Anyway.
Who is Amouranth's husband amongst abuse allegations? All right, let's see here.
Have the contacts to get them back.
Stream Cowboy Blue Balls.
What? Cowboy Blue Balls?
What does that even mean? I don't know why my mouse stopped working. That's super frustrating.
Let's see. I'm trying to find his name here.
It's literally just not working now. Super frustrating.
I don't know if any of you guys know who Alinity is. Alinity is a Twitch streamer. She's friends with Amouranth in real life. I've seen a few of her stuff on Mizkif streams, but she had tweeted out that she tried reaching out, but couldn't get a hold of her. So she did a welfare check. The police can't tell her anything about whether or not she's okay. That's literally all I know. Yeah, the police can't actually, like, it's weird that they can't actually like update the person who called them on that kind of stuff, but but I'm not seeing any information on.
I'm just tired of it.
I'm not seeing any information on like who he is or his pictures or anything like that.
Fucking always threatening to get rid of my dogs since like.
So sorry to hear this,
2017
Amo.
even.
My
Don't get
DMs are
fucking
open if you need
viewers.
somewhere to
Oh,
vent at
getting rid of
IRL_IS on
Take
Twitter.
them off to a shelter. I'm gonna take them on a freeway and just dump them there.
Would you guys be there for me?
I'm so tired of dealing with it.
I think it's crazy that her real name's Caitlin Saragusa. I've never heard that in my life. I just always thought her name was Amouranth. Let me see.
I wish it was fake drama. I literally have years and years of recordings.
Oh, there you go. She got years and years of recordings. She's been doing this for a long time. See, that's fucking smart. That's what she needs to have been doing. She needs to keep recording this shit.
Script it.
Yo, what up, Zales?
Why is his mouse just not working anymore? I really don't understand.
Poro said my name is Harris.
Apparently, but no one really knows. So that's just like people just think that that's him, maybe.
Replug the hub. I mean, it's plugged. I've tried so many USBs. I don't know what's going on. I'm just so done with it.
Who is Amaranth's husband? Is it Nick Lee? Let me see. Let's see what this one says. Oh, let me speed this up. Oh, I'm gonna speed this up a little more.
My name is Fong Bui.
Oh, who is this? Hold on.
Don't let him mess with your head like that.
Let's see what this says.
My name is Fong Bui. 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 I said my name is Fong Bui.
Twitch TTS was such cancer. My God, dude. Although it was never fully confirmed, it was leaked that Amouranth had a husband back in 2018. A YouTuber named Miles King claimed that Amouranth had been married since 2015 to a man named Nick Lee.
I'm not gonna do this anymore. He's literally trying to ruin my life.
Alleging that he had a copy of the marriage certificate and other private information. At the time, Amouranth said that the possibility of her private information being shared publicly would be dangerous to her. According to Miles King, Nick Lee is a former bodybuilder. He shared screenshots years ago that showed his DMs with Amouranth when they first met, where she told him about all her former careers as a cosplayer for children's parties. What? At the time, Amouranth said that the screenshots were fake, but around the same time, a Twitter account said to be owned by Nick Lee shared a copy of the marriage certificate and other private information. So this is the picture of the guy right here. Now, I don't know if it's real or not. It's all seems to be hearsay, but that's kind of like the only information people have so far. I wouldn't like take that to heart yet. I would say people need to keep digging. I'm sure the information will come out. I wouldn't doubt it.
I can't do this anymore.
You don't know who it is?
I'm not gonna play this game any longer.
Type her into the hub. You'll find her. No one really knows. Yeah.
It's not on speaker.
Yeah, she does like a lot of ASMR, things like that, and then she's got like OnlyFans and those kind of things. But the whole thing is that they think her, or I guess they're proving that her husband forced her to do like the OnlyFans and to do all that kind of stuff for money, basically. When she clearly looks like she didn't want to do it.
Promised ID never donate to you, but was up gimme a chance Bogu.
Oh my God, I hate TTS. This is the problem with society. This woman is literally on the verge of like throwing up with fucking like anxiety and emotion right now. And you have fucking chat saying, oh, I never said I'd donate to you, but what's up? Give me a chance. Poggers. Give me a fucking break. Like, people are so ridiculous.
Do anything. Like, I'm useless. We're gonna, like, can't fucking
So
just
fucking
can't
ridiculous.
20K viewers all of a fucking time because I
That
don't
chat is
know
toxic
what
as
I'm
fuck,
doing.
too.
I'm
Oh, yeah.
sorry.
Better off without the peckerhead. You deserve better.
Truth be told, and I'm not judging any industries or anything like that. I always said, shit, if I could have an OnlyFans, I'd fucking do it too. You know what I mean? But yo, Busy, what's up? Thank you for becoming a Bad Luck Bandit. Busy, a part of the members team now. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. What's up, Busy? I would do it too, right? But like, if that's the kind of industry you're in, let's be real. Let's be real. You know that your chat section and your community is probably going to be really fucking toxic. You just know it. And I feel like you gotta know that going into it.
I'm just fucking tired of this bullshit.
Real toxic. What's up, Dean? Real toxic. No respect. No, they don't give a shit at all.
Pool coming out.
This guy just said, "When's the pool coming out?" Give me a fucking break, dude. Seriously. This is crazy.
Just play Overwatch already.
We don't hear from you.
I can't believe they're getting this toxic. Just play Overwatch already. You gotta be fucking kidding me. One of the first? Yeah, I think you're in the top, what, 3? I think you, Doobie, and Cheese are part of the members club.
Assume that he cut the internet.
Yeah, they're all trolls, Doobie. They're all 100% trolls. How you been, Busy? You working right now? It's sad, but so fun. It's just, people have no shame. They got no fucking shame at all.
Cheer.
They see this poor woman in distress, and their first thought is, yo, let me slide into the DMs.
For hurting his wrist because he fucking was trying to take my phone from me. He's like, no, you messed up my wrist.
Hello,
Well,
my
you
name
shouldn't
is
have been trying to
Harris
take my
Ray
phone
Donsick,
from me.
and I think
Then maybe I
decoy
wouldn't have held
missiles
onto
are
the
real.
phone.
Woo.
While you fucking went insane and called the cops because you were being really fucking physical. It's scary when like a bigger person is over you trying to take your stuff from you. Like fucking asshole.
No, this drama at work took today off to stay out of it. Well, good. Now you're here for our drama. Even better.
God.
Treat you better.
Wait, what did that say?
Screw
Listen to this donation.
that guy, he got a small peepee. I bet Mr. Ross will treat you better.
We knew the small peepee jokes were coming, right? Like, we had to know that those were on their way. That would be the world we live in. So sad. Yeah, it's pretty pathetic. What's happened? I just came across this straight. What's up, Abraham? So basically, Amouranth, one of the most popular Twitch streamers in the world, is basically live streamed her husband calling her and admitting to abuse, threatening to kill her animals, threatening to ruin her career, all these things. And he did it while she was live streaming and not knowing. So he's basically incriminated himself. And basically the whole debate was, when it started, was this real or was this something that they made up for content? And while we're 35 minutes into the video, but while watching it, we've pretty much figured out it's pretty real. Guys, it's pretty real that she's being like abused. He basically has forced her to do OnlyFans, forced her into threesomes, forced her into all kinds of sexual things. And yeah, it's not looking so good for him right now.
Just fucking can't do it anymore.
I am the real Fong Bui. I am the real Fong Bui.
This fucking guy again.
I am the real Fong.
Can't listen to that guy.
I'm in charges right now, man.
I love
Wait.
my queen.
Yeah, okay.
And now he's always threatening to get rid of them. I'm gonna sell your horses this time because you didn't hit a certain number or you
We will be
woke up
giving you a
late because you
bonus for
slept
this
for 2
one.
hours. You didn't hear your...
What's up, Blue Dragon? I'm pretty sure all those OnlyFans monies also went to the husband. So that's the confusing part, because so as far as I know, on OnlyFans alone, she's making about $2 million a month, right? And he keeps saying that he's gonna take all the money, he's gonna like destroy her career and keep the money and leave her with that. So I don't know what's happening here. I don't know if he genuinely does have does he genuinely have like something tangible to this? Do they file taxes together? Do they, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe he does have a part of this business. I don't know. What I do know is that if he left now, she doesn't need him to continue. Like, she could still make a killing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't know how much of it is actually his and how much of it is just him posturing. But it's not looking good.
You're alive but now I'm mad about it. Like, fuck off. I'm tired of being treated subhuman.
By the way, too, if they did have like, let's say 50-50, from let's just say 50-50, right? And they go to court and they get divorced, typically, you know, one person would get more, one person would get less, blah, 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 right? If they show this stuff, not only is he in trouble legally, but he won't get a cent. He won't get anything out of her. So he kind of shot himself in the foot with that too.
He brags about having a small PP, but in reality he has a massive barbaric dong.
Okay, dude. Jesus Christ.
Hi Harris again. I am cosplaying Harris Radonsic as Harris Radonsic. I got my cosplay from Harris Radonsic and I hope I can pull it off. I also believe
She's gonna turn off TTS. He wants to give her a mill and take the rest. Yeah, how does he figure that's gonna happen?
It's not working.
It sounds like he could use an butt kicking and you can use a restraining order.
Mm-hmm. Restraining order would probably be a good first step.
I don't know why my mouse just like left the chat. That's so weird. Yeah, I plugged the USB. I even tried the USB hub. Turning on, right? It's like. Wow. I don't know. Overwatch, that's what happened.
All right, let me fast forward a tiny. Okay, hold on. Oh, hold on. Let me see this. This looks like an update. Okay, here, let's check this out.
Please, if you need anything or anyone, sorry you going through the gang.
Oh, it's not an update. It's just she switched cameras. So let's see this.
Script of LUTH. You know what you are.
I would lock my door, but he broke that too.
Oh, go figure. Yeah, typical.
Best advice I can give
That was
during
the
my
day
divorce
that
my
he
grandma
fucking-
gave.
Is his name
This
Kyle?
initial pass.
Both phones from me.
His name must be Kyle.
To call the cops, and he literally kicked the door in and broke. Like, this doesn't even have a hinge anymore. And then he also, another day, right when the ST Peach game, he was like trying to smash my phone against my computer, tried to pull
Probs
monster on my
bad
computer,
timing,
and then
but
took
I
the
need
fucking
$50,000.
thing. It took like one of the objects in my room. I think it was this.
Love you, buddy.
Chairs, or one of the tables.
But you have the
hit
hole in
against
wall name.
this
It just is
wall,
what it
made
is.
This was my dog. This was him. Just like throw stuff. Fucking water
No
bottles
one
and
should
shit,
be
just
putting hands
throw
on you
things,
in
and I'm
other
like,
than
"You
a
can throw that."
loving
And he's like,
manner.
no, I didn't. I threw it in your direction, but not at you, to the side of you. Didn't hit you. Wasn't trying to hit you. I just fucking threw it. I'm like, okay, fuck off. Just fuck off.
She's got a pole in the room, though.
Just fucking done with it.
I want to see the text messages.
I went to like the.
First time viewer nice this lord also shout out my
phone
score.
was off.
I hurt your feelings about the.
When I opened the phone back up,
Go
all
crack a
the
monster and
messages
pout in the
was
corner,
fine.
yeah.
He was mad that I was there when the internet
She
was
ain't
bad.
gonna let you hit bro.
As God forbid I tried to have fun with people with.
Slight you.
All right, here we
He's a
go.
parasite sucking the life out of you.
It's
All right.
the same shit he tells me I am.
This is where she's gonna show the messages. Ready?
It's crazy.
I don't know if this is right after they were talking on the phone, or if
Jalen
this is
Mims
like
greater than
way
Theodore
past,
Cecil
but
Taylor for Jalen Mims greater
See, this
than
is what
Theodore
happened.
Cecil Taylor for
And rev your
Jalen
dirt
Mims
bike, yeah.
greater than
I can't even
Theodore
use
Cecil
his name
Taylor
on my
for
phone
Jalen
because
Mims
it
greater
makes me
than
change it
Theodore
in case
Cecil
it gets
Taylor
seen
for
on stream.
Jalen
I don't
Mims
want people
greater
to-
than
I don't want
Theodore
it to
Cecil
say
Taylor for
his name.
Jalen Mims greater
But
than
literally, I was trying
Theodore
to be
Cecil
at the.
Taylor
This is
for.
annoying. I'm sorry. My alerts keep going off. I
yeah,
understand,
yeah.
but-
There we go. Mute that. Mute that.
Zerga here. Honestly, give your man a break.
Let me
W
see.
cats, dogs are low IQ and low
There we go.
HP.
Okay. I'm literally trying to just be at Panda's house at fucking TwitchCon. I don't even know if you can read this.
This is at
It's
TwitchCon?
It's so blurry. Maybe my phone would show up better. I don't know.
I want to see the messages. This is like where it gets incriminating, right here.
Do. Just screenshotting it. Just fucking bullshit. This is fucking bullshit. Oh my god.
All right, let's see it.
Tell everyone you're.
All right, here we go.
Literally screenshots from my dad in the car. He makes me change his name. Sherry's literally my mom's name, but it's like
His name in her phone is her mom's name, Sherry, because he doesn't want people to know that he doesn't want people to see his name in her phone. That's so crazy to me. Like, typically in a relationship, if I changed my wife's name in my phone to like, or no, if I changed my wife's name in my phone to something else, she would be pissed. Like, this is like the opposite. It's so crazy. This guy's a cringe lord.
fuck off. He's like, how the fuck long is that car ride? Stream lag so bad. This is fail, massive fail. A fail. The fuck are you doing? Get the fuck out there. And, you know, I mean, the cameraman, we're like, we're in the house now. It's like, the next time when I say plan, do it. Dumb fuck, do you understand? Like, what plan are you talking about? It's like, fuck this, I'm calling you. So I disappeared from stream. Takes a call. So I can't, tell him I can't talk right now. We're getting Wi-Fi. I don't care. You get the call now.
Jesus.
Last chance, about to dump your luggage. You know, from my hotel room. But throwing your stupid merch off the balcony, proceeding to ditch your stuff. You don't need the makeup or the
My
light
God,
view,
dude.
Stream Epic, or the clothes, huh? Deleting social media in 1 minute. Buying options that expire and blasting the cash. About to shut down bank account, your bank account too.
He didn't even give her a chance to fucking respond.
It's like, about to delete Twitter in 30 seconds. If you don't call me, your phone's literally off, right? I'm just like, it literally died.
250K gone. I'll donate
$250,000 to Palomacy. It's like a bird sanctuary he likes. In the next 2 minutes, 250K gone. We'll donate 500K in 3 minutes. If
oh, did you hear that? Gonna donate 250K to Palomacy, which is a bird sanctuary. As if I needed any other reason to hate this guy. You guys know my feelings on birds. I fucking hate birds. Okay? I fucking hate birds. This guy just did it in for me. Now I really don't like him.
no call in 1 minute, I will absolutely make sure Kyron goes to a meatpacking house, and that's what made me lose it.
God damn.
Threatening to kill the dogs today was like the last
Fucking
one,
bird's
and
busy.
I cannot take it anymore. 20 seconds, time's up, 750K gone. Now we can't do a down payment for a California house. Another 250K in 5 minutes. About to tweet about you swatting me. The thing he said he was lying about, admitted it. In 10 minutes. 10 minutes, you never talked to my nephews.
$1 million donated to Palomacy.
In 2 minutes.
He actually did it. Yo, he actually did it. He donated $1 million to a fucking bird sanctuary. Is he crazy?
It's 1 minute gone. Tweeting in 1 minute. $1 million donated to Palomacy. LOL, making me reduce it $1. He didn't actually.
Palomacy sounds like a disease. Like I suffer from Palomacy.
Dude, he's just a fucking pussy. Another 250K in 5 minutes. Don't worry, I unpacked you. I went back to my hotel and my stuff that was literally like unpacked just to make it inconvenient, so that I had to.
Jesus Christ!
Fucking asshole. I'm just fucking done, dude. I'm just fucking done. And hide situation where it's like they'll be really fucking mean and they'll apologize and then they'll be really nice for a while, and then you fucking, God forbid, you sleep in a little. Oh no, we're mean again.
He's just super controlling. He's bird shit crazy. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's bird shit crazy. 100%. Yeah, that's fucking nuts. Oh my God, I can't even imagine. Like I've never been that passionate about anything as much as this guy's passionate about controlling this woman.
I'm just like, he's gonna calm down later and it's gonna be fine. But today it's just like, I'm gonna kill your dogs if you don't stream 24 hours. It's like,
Here's the problem. Here's the problem, and she just did it. What did she just say? What did she just say? Oh, it'll be fine later. He'll calm down, but right now it's bad. I'll kill your dog. But don't worry, later it'll be fine. She's already making excuses for him, and this is exactly what I was talking about earlier. Where you get it in your when you love somebody that you shouldn't, but you do for whatever reason, you get it in your head. Those good times make up for the 99% of bad times. And you make excuses for the person and why you guys should be together and all this shit, and it just goes back. It's a cycle. It's a fucking cycle. How much would you buy that tissue for? Be quiet.
no, I'm not doing that with you. I'm done with this game.
Too much.
It's too far. It's too far. It's too fucking far. Do my own taxes? Ooh, okay. Still better than this shit.
At least $1 million that she just literally. Yeah, exactly. I never really watched much of Amouranth before. I've seen a couple of her ASMR streams, but that's about it.
Arguing with me for 12 hours. I could have paid somebody's salary to do my taxes full time already.
Wait, what is it? Yeah, I know someone going through something like this, but they won't listen. So I'm ready anytime to head out. Yep. Hey. Listen, I totally understand where you're coming from. 100%. It's kind of like, it's almost the same. You always have to treat this situation again. Like I said, I went through this situation. Okay, so I'm speaking from my own experience, but teach his own. You almost have to treat these situations and these people as if they're addicts. They're drug addicts, right? They'll make excuses. They'll reason. They keep going back even though they know it's bad for them, no matter what people tell them. But don't head out, man. Don't head out. Stick around. Because eventually they're going to know you were right. Eventually they're going to come to terms with it, and they're going to know you were right. And you're going to be happy that you were there. Yeah. Yeah, always be there. Don't head out. Stick around. Oh, if you had, I think you meant head out like about to give up. If I had out is to get her, like, yeah, well then 100%. Listen, you need to do what you need to do. The problem is a lot of people in these situations, like they want help, but refuse to ask for it, right? So yeah, never leave that person's side. Trust me, that loyalty cannot be bought. Oh, fuck.
And they said they're gonna change, and they don't. And hide situation where they apologize.
They're scared? Yeah, of course. That's usually the situation. They're terrified to leave.
You know? Help that like all the fucking accounts are like two-factor under his number and all the he has all like the login information. I think.
Yeah, so she can't even change passwords or anything. He's got his number and information mixed in. They're two-factored with him. So if she goes to change the password or whatever with her information, it'll alert him and she won't be able to get it. Saying my ex was bad, but that's not. My ex was bad, but that's not for now. People in this situation have been talked down so much they lost hope. I'm talking about my own. Exactly. No, that's a good way to put it. That's a good way to put it.
Things, you know, it's like keeps you there with the fear and the threats. You fear that he's gonna do something to your animals.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's nice again. And it's
Right.
like everything's gonna be okay.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's gonna be fine. I'm sorry. I won't do that. I won't get therapy. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, it's like treating it. It's like dealing with an addict, right? You're like people that love someone who's bad for them they're addicts, right? They can't help. They can't help but make excuses to stay with that person. It sucks.
I'm just fucking done.
It all goes back to him. Every email, text, paper trail, doesn't matter if she changes pass or whatever, it will all go back to him. Exactly. Yeah, oh yeah, 100%. 100%. And she's got the proof. I mean, it is what it is. And I know I said it in the beginning of the stream, but I'll say it again. I'll say it again. Nobody here is saying that she is some amazing woman to be with, right? Nobody's saying that she's the easiest person to get along with and she's peachy fucking keen constantly, right? She could be a complete fucking pain in the ass, right? But from what we're seeing, the situation we're seeing at hand is very one-sided. And it looks to me like she really needs to get out of there as fast as possible. But she's clearly scared. She just said it. He guides it with fear and he guides it with threats. He owns Amouranth, and she just realized that she will need to fight to get her back. Yeah, exactly. That's why I couldn't get out myself. I understand everything. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. No, nobody does. Nobody does. Okay, now I would buy it for a lot of money.
It's like, why did you do this?
Ready? Let's see.
Like, why? Why did you do this? It's like, why did you do this, asshole?
Yeah, why did you do this? How could you record me saying all those horrible things? Shame on you, right? Why is she using toilet paper? It's weird she's using toilet paper. That's gonna make your nose raw as fuck.
So if he does anything, I can just hold him for more charges.
Yep. Just keep building up the evidence. You know what I mean?
Everything's already two-factored to his number. It's not like I can fucking do much. He can still say, forgot password.
She needs to start all new accounts. I'm grateful for my ex moving on, and I struggle, so my wife, bless her soul, knows and is my right. Exactly. Same. Dude, same, Agris. Like, yeah, I'm so lucky now in comparison to, like, where I was. I choose TP over Kleenex any day? Really? God damn. I must not be buying the right TP. Instead of anxiety with it. I actually don't get anxiety from mine. I have like not trust issues. What's the word I'm looking for? I have like self-esteem issues.
Like, can you bang just for yourself?
Really bad self-esteem issues. I have issues with my, like, any issues that my wife and I have, let's say, or like if we ever have an issue or an argument, it's because of like my own like self-esteem issues.
I feel like it's something you should be able to do. He tells me you can't. I'm like, I don't believe that accurate. It's just ingrained in me to be like, okay, I guess I'm wrong because I'm always wrong, right? It's like,
yeah, it's brainwashing.
okay.
It's brainwashing. He's gotten her to believe that she's constantly wrong.
Even when I'm right, I'm wrong. That's the game. That's the fucking game.
Probably like the middle school. Oh, yeah, I get that one ply. So every time I wipe my butt, my finger rips through and taps my butthole. All right, let's fast forward a little here. Oh, hold on, what's this? Let me see what this is.
Into my accounts. I don't even know if I can change.
Let's see where she's going. Where's she taking us?
Changed recently because of the security breach that I tweeted about. We'll fucking see.
More like the cock? Oh, yeah. I'm definitely the cock, for sure. Look how many computers she has. What the fuck? She's got like 7 computers in her house. That sounds terrible. A finger in the dirty stink. Yeah. It's never good. But I don't wash my hands. Keep that shit dirty the whole day.
but will it request SMS from his phone to change to my phone, or will it go to?
Oh, she's trying to change passwords. I'm gonna fast forward a little here. I want to see what this stuff is. I don't want to dwell too much on this.
All the devices are signed out except.
She's basically saying that everything's two-factored. I mean, she's taking the steps to like make those changes now. Whether or not they stick, we'll see. You know, we don't actually know. We don't actually know. Let me see if I can pull up. Let's see if we can pull up Mallrats. yeah. Let's see if we can pull up what some of the other streamers are saying about this stuff. Oh god, this is XQC. Oh, hold on. This is XQC.
Exactly. Because I'm gonna let you say what you think you heard. But then I'm gonna say what I thought I said. But you cannot interrupt mine because I'm not gonna interrupt you.
What are you saying? Why did you say you were gonna kill my dogs?
Leave the house.
Okay, I can leave the. You know what? Actually, I shouldn't leave the house because my dogs are here.
We'll take the dogs and leave.
The man's voice you're hearing on the phone that sounds like a 9-year-old getting his balls squeezed at the doctor during a physical with
I feel like this guy thinks he's like in a movie or some shit like that. What the fuck was that?
that helium high.
I thought he was gonna actually say something like about it. He didn't say anything about it. Let me see what else we got here. I can't watch anything with Hassan, guys. I'm sorry. I just can't deal with that, dude. Wait, Amouranth end stream after... Wait, did I not see this part? Hold on. End stream after husband opens the door?
Hello. Hey. I haven't gotten any calls. What are you talking about? Why would you ask me if I'm taking my...
Tries a full... No, that was an XQC. That was an XQC clip. You talking about Moist Critical? Does he have... Does his video... Is Moist Critical's video have any, like, music in it or demonetization shit? Oh, here's my video from earlier, guys. Go like that and watch that. Did you just see the door swing open? Yeah, so basically he came home and she automatically ended it. So we don't even, God only knows where that went. You know what I mean? No, never. Door moved to the wind. It just creaked open. All right, let me see what Moist Critical's got on this. Cheese says he has no monetization shit.
Yeah, so just to touch on the Amouranth stuff, as far as I know at the moment, she's
Here's an update.
like okay. I believe is away from the husband at the moment. Based on a couple of things I saw on Twitter.
Yeah, this is 720p.
She
What the
hasn't
fuck?
posted or anything yet, but from friends or people
What's up,
around
Alicia?
her, they said that she's all right, I think. So
How are you?
obviously we'll pay attention to that. There's not like a big update on that since she's not talking about it for obvious reasons.
Of
What
course.
about the dogs? I only know what was on Twitter and Alinity saying that they did a wellness check. Who the fuck was that woman who came in at the end of the stream though? That shit was sketch. What they said about medication. That's what I said. I don't know who that was. Obviously, I wasn't there.
She said when the girl said, "Have you been taking your medication?" She said, "What are you talking about?" Like, was she like trying to deny being on it because she's afraid that that would ruin credibility of what she's saying? Like that whole conversation on the phone with her husband. Like, I'm not sure I understand that. No, shit. I'm a different person. Yeah, I know you are from Cheese's stream, right? Yeah. Probably, like, that's the only thing I can think of. Like, some people think that if they're on medication, people must think that they're crazy or something, or that their word doesn't count for anything. I think that's bullshit, man. Like, that's why you're on the medication, so your word does account for something. Yeah, like I don't know if that's why she was gonna deny it or what, but that's how I saw it. Yeah, that was a little suspicious, but
I have no clue. I'm assuming it was her assistant.
oh, I see what you're saying. My bad,
I'm assuming it was
Alicia.
her.
Yeah, okay, I got you.
I don't know
Sorry.
why she would ask about medication when this clearly wasn't like it's just a weird mental health flare up.
Right.
Like, if she was watching the stream and came over to lend aid, she would know that this isn't like a not taking.
Yeah, like it's not like the phone call never happened and she was just like venting about her husband, and then she was like, this girl was like, "Hey, are you on your meds?" That's not what happened. They went through this entire thing, and then that girl asked that. It seemed like a strange thing to like just kind of throw out there. Unless the medication is for maybe like some sort of like depression or something, in which case maybe the person was like, "Hey, are you on it?" just in case, because I don't want you to you know, do something harmful to yourself because of what's going on. Maybe then I can see it. It's happened to me with Court.
Medication kind
Yeah,
of
see, it's
situation.
bullshit.
That was fucking
From Cheese's
weird.
streams. Oh yeah, we've
That
played
seemed
together on
immediately
Cheese's
like
stream
a way
before.
of, like, almost blaming her or like casting doubt on her mental health.
Mhm.
Like, that was so fucked up. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's fake.
agreed.
I keep seeing that brain dead take. I have to imagine it's people very young and trying to be contrarian. There is literally nothing to gain and only things to lose from this whole situation for Amouranth. There is not a single thing
Right.
to gain from it. This would be the dumbest faked drama of all time,
Right.
because you literally just lose. The fact that the husband thing is public now is a detriment to like some of her stream community. And I actually think it's a net positive because you don't want the parasocial weirdos, but she is going to take somewhat of a financial hit from people who are like,
Yep.
"Oh my god, so she's not available?" Just ignore everything else and be like, "Oh my god, I'm fucking out of here." So
That's the point I made earlier too, is the fact that there are so many weird people out there that are going to be like, "Oh, she's not single. I don't have a chance anymore. Like, I better, you know, kick rocks and get out of here because I thought before I had a chance." Like, those are the people that are mentally sick, right? And so if quote unquote this was for content, Amaranth had nothing to gain. Zero. You couldn't name me a single positive thing from Amaranth's side that would come out of this, or from the other guy's side. Technically, this is only a downhill slope for both parties. So like, the whole like, is it content? I think is bullshit. I think it is 100% real. The lonely incels. Yeah, I guess so. Like, I actually feel bad because I can't imagine having like that, like being in that mental state. You know what I mean? Is it the pineapple ice? This is orange mango. Orange mango. I'm on anxiety meds and depression meds, and they held it over my head in court. Yeah, I think that's bullshit. I think if you were not on medication and should be, they could use that. They could hold that above you in court, right? But if you're on it and you're being responsible by taking these things to get your mental health better, that shouldn't be a mark on your record. You know what I mean? That should actually boost you up, I feel like.
no matter what you spin here, there is no reason to fake it. She doesn't stand to gain from it. It'd be the most worthless faking of all time. But the cucks will flock to her. That's just another take that never actually happens. People say that with every drama situation ever, and it never ever happens. But let's set aside. Let's assume that does happen. That's so worthless to her when she makes over $2 million a month already.
Yeah.
She's not struggling for more money, nor is she looking for it either. She just keeps doing her own thing in her own lane. She doesn't even try and like branch out to other shit. She just does her own thing at $2 million a month. You think she needs a couple extra cucks tossing some dollars to try and save her? No shot. Isn't all the money in the husband's name? No. So from watching the VOD,
Okay, here we
seems
go.
What
Let's see.
happened is all of the accounts got switched over to her husband, like two-factor and everything, due to like a security breach. So right now he has access to all of it, but it is her money.
Okay.
He just has.
So there you go. That's huge right there. So it's not even any of his money. So he either was just fronting with some bullshit, or that whole security thing made him falsely, it put him in a false sense of security, thinking that he's got the money now, that he's a part of it when he's not. So none of the money is even his. He's got no ties to this. The dude's delusional. That would be nuts to falsely depict your husband as abusive. Exactly. It wouldn't. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense for either party. I don't think that that's the case. I agree.
Happens to be able to get his hands on it at the moment because they switched over all their two-factor and shit to his phone and his information. But it is still hers. Wonder what he looks like. Every time I hear a voice like his, I picture the exact same person. I picture like that somewhat like fat, skinny, like very extroverted's the wrong word, but like that center of attention kind of thespian kid, like back in high school. No, skinny fat. It's like where you like have like baby fat all on you, but you're still not like fat per se. So normal. No. You okay?
It's so normal. These people don't know what skinny fat is.
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna pull up a picture. That just seems like I'm being mean to them. I'm just describing the kind of person I picture. It's a body.
Skinny fat is like, picture like the really skinny guy with like no ass or anything, so he has to wear a belt, but his fucking belly still kind of hangs out a little bit, and he's got like a little protruding, like kind of like man boob. You know what I mean? Like he's skinny but fat. You know what I mean? He took advantage of the situation. He took over his shit. Wow, security breach could be him too. Yeah, that's a good point. And even if it was, it didn't end up benefiting him anyways. Just a chat. Yeah, basically. Yes, thank you, Mayhem, for posting it. That's for anyone that wants any domestic violence numbers or texting. It's also at the top of the stream here, right above his head there. I sent you the actual content of his DC, by the way. I don't know what the fuck this is. This is him responding to like the or just updating. So this happened 2 days ago. He posted this today. It's just kind of like an update to see if there was any new information that came out.
It's a legitimate body type. Maybe not the scientific definition for it.
Skinny fat isn't scientific. Who would have thought?
Here's a great example. For example, someone like Mizkif is what one would consider like a skinny fat build. Like he's not fat. He's not like he's not even like
not Miz. You can't do that to Miz.
Extensively or anything, but it is what one would consider a skinny fat build. Or at least that's more or less what I picture for like a skinny fat build. I just Googled it, and that's kind of all the body types I'm seeing as well, but I don't want to pull it up because then it seems like I'm being mean to them.
Just pull it up. Pull it up. Let's see it.
Just using it as a descriptor for what I picture for that voice. There are pictures of her husband online. If you're talking about that Reddit thread from like a year ago, I'm pretty sure that wasn't real.
Yeah, so we've kind of figured out that Reddit thread was not true.
You see people trying to...
Or not legitimate, at least.
Yeah, that's the beauty of it. The husband gave his full side. Like, stop being lazy. Watch the VOD if you want his side. They're just really hoping for any way that they can, like, be contrarian, I think. You can listen to the husband's side right now.
Yep.
It is unhinged.
Yep.
It's all in the VOD. Slightest part in the back of my head thinking it could be a ploy for more notoriety. Hard to believe everything that's in front of a camera. Said this in the video, I'll say it again. I always appreciate that people look at things with skepticism.
Yes.
Which is why when you look at this situation...
I think, and I said this earlier too, I said it in my Discord as well, I think you are I was going to say stupid. I don't want to use the word stupid. I think you are, I don't even know the word I want to use. I think that you are, close-minded. No, not close-minded. I don't think it is. Why can't I think of the word I'm trying to think of? Irresponsible. I think it is incredibly irresponsible to go into any situation already believing a side without hearing both. I think that is irresponsible. I think to tell people, I think when you're told something by somebody and you automatically believe it without doubting or questioning it at the very least, the legitimacy of it, I think is super irresponsible, and that's why so much misinformation is exposed throughout the internet and on social media on a second to second basis. I think even I don't care if it's your fucking mother telling you, right? If it's your fucking mother, I don't give a shit. If they tell you something, you go into it asking questions. It's the only way that you're going to ever get true answers in life, or at least as close to them as possible. Agree with everything you're saying. I just think that people who believe things on a whim without doing any sort of research, it's just lazy and it's irresponsible.
Situation and you go through your checklist, it should always end at the same conclusion. Yep, there's no reason to fake this. Like there's just
Right.
not a single possible explanation for what.
There would be no positive take in it. There would be no positive outcome for Amouranth or her husband to fake it.
It'd be worthless. It'd just be worthless. Notoriety doesn't help her, especially not notoriety like this would be detrimental. Like there's just nothing to fake. Like there's no reason.
She doesn't need notoriety.
It would be the dumbest idea of all time.
She's making $2 million a month on OnlyFans alone.
You can't put it far past people to assume this when the husband is talking about plans. Obviously unhinged and controlling. Of course, you could cook up some scheme also. You need to state the real ways it could hurt her.
What?
I am really I don't get the statement. The real ways it could hurt her.
What do you mean?
Off the top of my head, like I just listed. The fact that now her marriage is public immediately will turn off some of the unhinged weirdos that think by donating to her that she's going to date them and fuck them.
Right.
Which I think is a net positive for her, like I said, because you get rid of that parasocial weirdo, but she is going to take it.
She'll take a financial hit.
That think that she was single and, you know, now they can't have her, so they'll leave. Like, there's no benefit.
Just from believing all the facts. Exactly. Exactly.
A couple extra dollars, a couple doubloons from a few guys who think by donating they can save her isn't much in the grand scheme of $2 million a month she makes.
No.
She doesn't need that. She won't bother with that. There's nothing to.
Actually, to be completely fair, she would probably welcomingly take half of what she's making now just to get rid of her husband and be under the thumb of this controlling kind of situation. You know what I mean? Yo, Rudy, what's up, dude? What up, dog?
To gain from a fake domestic abuse situation. There's nothing at all. Does he even have a following where if he did tweet, it would be seen by enough people for it to get traction or believed? Everyone would have thought it was just another parasocial viewer. No, he has access to her accounts. He was tweeting it from her accounts.
Right.
Don't think it's fake, but kind of weird to stream it. Her goal wasn't to stream it, though. If she had went live and then did this, I would say that's still not weird. Because she's already exhausted all other options. In the VOD, I don't know how many of you watched the VOD, probably not many. In the VOD, she mentions how she had called the police before. She had recorded other things and gathered evidence, but he broke the computer, took the phones. She had tried other things. So even if she did go live to do this, I still wouldn't call it weird.
Right.
But
she did it like in the middle of
go
stream.
live to do this, she was live at the time, got a call from him with this argument, and then I guess after the threat against her dogs, she flipped live. When you watch the VOD, it's muted all the way for an hour and a half, or right around an hour and a half. It is muted, and she's not even on screen for most of it. She comes back, it's still muted, and then she turns off.
Jesus Christ, this is crazy.
It's not like the whole stream was based around like exposing her husband.
Which is even more important, and actually gives you a little bit more legitimacy towards how real it was. You know what I mean? It wasn't like this, like, hey, let's plan to go live at 8 o'clock tonight, and that's when I'll start calling and arguing with you. No, like this happened midstream, and they were live for an hour and a half and muted. It's crazy. My day's okay. It's good, Rudy. Unfortunately, I got to go to work tomorrow, but the day was good. How was yours? She's currently in danger from basically confessing what is happening at home right now. It's the most dangerous time for her. Yeah, hopefully that she's with friends, with family. She's out of the house. She's got the dogs. That would be the most ideal situation. Whether or not that's the case, I don't know if anyone knows, except for the people involved. But we like to see that's hope that that's the case. See, that's important. That's incredibly important information. Like, because I think a lot of people thought, like, when a lot of people were saying, if this was real, why is she recording it? That kind of just debunked that whole argument right there.
You see Amouranth streaming hours compared to even XQC. It's insane. I think Amouranth has the most streaming hours out of any like major streamer. Like actually the most. She is always live.
She's alive a lot.
Doesn't fucking stop grinding. No, more than Trainwrecks, I'm pretty sure.
She's live a lot. She's probably
They
not
do,
live
like, a
now.
monthly post, and usually it gets
Let me see.
retweeted.
I
It
doubt
has,
she's
like,
live now, but
hours
I'll look.
streamed, and I'm pretty sure Ammo's over Trainwrecks. And apparently a lot of that is because her husband...
Actually, this
doesn't
guy,
allow her to
Moist
stop
Critical, is live
streaming.
right now,
He
but let me see.
apparently chooses a lot of her schedule. Don't care about it. If it's fake, cool. If it isn't, nothing
Amouranth.
changes. Nothing changes for you, man. That doesn't
No,
mean
she's
it's
not
like
live
a
right now.
serious thing. And I also think it is important
not
for
live.
people to realize that abuse is real. Like, because apparently people needed a wake-up call that kind of shit exists.
Yeah, people
Like, it's
didn't
not
know
gonna
it
have effect
existed
on
apparently.
you or anything. Like, I get that. Doesn't mean you can't care about it. You just have like basic empathy.
Um.
Realize that
Oh wait, what the fuck? There's Cheese right here live. Who would have thought? Go say what's up to Cheese, guys. Hit him with a like, a follow here. What up, Cheese? Let's
Yeah,
go back here. There's no question about it. It's real. Supergirl, I 100% agree with you. I absolutely 100% agree with you. There's really no question in my mind at this point. It's 100% real. Did you see DeFranco's vid skit? No, I didn't. If it's a video with no demonetization music in it, send it to me. I can watch it. There's no question about it. Yeah. Oh, you did send it to me. Let me see here. Oh, this one. I'm sorry. Yes. Okay. I know from experience too, sadly, though, I won't go into detail with what happened because it's rather graphic and traumatic still. Yeah, I don't know how long you've been here, Supergirl. I'm sorry that you've been through that. It's horrible. Which is another reason why I have the information up top there. But yes, I also went through something similar, and it's not good. It's not good, and I feel you for that, 100%.
Sup, you beautiful.
Whoa. Take it easy. Take it easy. All right, let's see what this is. Amouranth reveals she is married, blah, blah, blah. Kanye West buys Parler. Elon Musk backtracks on threats to halt. Okay, so it's just this first 6-minute part. Okay, let's check this out. Go watch Cheese's stream. Think about that paradox. It would be me watching Cheese's stream, watching me streaming Cheese's stream, streaming my stream. It'd be like when you hold the mirror up in front of a mirror and it's just like you can see into infinity. At this point, she would have to come out with her husband laughing and call it a Halloween prank to think it's yeah, literally, yeah. That's about it. That's about as far as it would have to go. All right, let's check this out.
Beautiful bastards.
I'll go watch
Welcome
Cheese
back
after
to the
this.
Philip DeFranco Show. Hit that like button, make sure you're subscribed, and let's just jump into it. This Amouranth situation is disturbing for a number of reasons. Amouranth, or Caitlin Siragusa, she is a massively popular streamer, OnlyFans model, entrepreneur, and oftentimes in the past when she comes up on the show, it's
All right, Hawk. Right after this video, this video is 6 minutes. After this, I'll go watch Cheese's stream of me streaming. It'll be good.
to a business or entertainment, but rather this story is in relation to her alleging that her husband is abusive. And I do want to warn you right at the top, if you are a survivor of domestic violence or if this subject is hard for
Top
you,
of the
it's
page,
difficult
guys.
for you, some of these clips that we're going to talk about and show, they're going to be triggering and hard to watch. And I'm also going to include links down below for anyone who might need help. But let's talk about the key things with this situation, right? Caitlin does a stream this weekend.
What's up,
At one
Poor
point,
Migs?
she's talking to her husband on the phone after he allegedly threatened to kill her dogs, and he just yells at her over and over.
What are you saying? You just told me you were gonna kill dogs if I didn't do a 24-hour stream.
Nope, did not say that. Now you're just fucking being a liar.
I'm not
I
just.
said it. I said I'm going to tell you what I said.
You brought up the dogs out of nowhere.
Exactly.
So
He then continues to scream. He tells her to get out. Also,
He goes
at
fucking
another
nuts
point,
on
you
her.
have Caitlyn talking more about the situation.
The therapist even told him that it's a form of like psychological abuse, and that I'm basically living in a fancy prison. And then he was changed for a bit, and then the hot tub meta arose, and he was like, "Oh, this is an opportunity," and then he turned into an asshole again.
With her also claiming that he was the one who didn't want
Yep.
her to
Well,
publicly
it was.
reveal their marriage because he thought that it would be bad for the business. Even though she said she thought that just saying it might help their relationship, but he wouldn't let her.
You want me to tell them I'm single? It's about to be true. Piece of shit.
Also saying that he's threatened to take her money and just leave
Yeah.
her with $1 million, which I know is a lot of money, but considering she makes 8+ figures a year, in the terms of how much she actually generates, it's a tiny fraction. And saying that he'd actually be able to do this because he's the one with access to the accounts.
Always threats. Always threats. All the fucking accounts are like two-factor under his number, and all the
Yeah,
there's all,
because of
like,
the
a lot
security breach.
information of things, you know, it's like the keeps you there with the fear and the threats.
She then later goes on to show alleged texts that he sent
The
her
surprise is
to
a
show
feet
him
cam?
cursing
Oh,
at her,
good. We
making
better
more
get over there.
threats.
About to dump your luggage, you know, from my hotel room, but throwing your stupid merch off the balcony, proceeding to ditch your stuff, deleting social media in 1 minute, buying options that expire and blasting the cash, about to shut down
This
a
dude-
bank account.
This
Your
dude sent $1 million to a fucking bird sanctuary. Get the fuck out of here.
bank account too.
And that just continues to go on with him then threatening to delete more accounts, take more money. At another point, she says that he actually did physical damage to their house on several occasions, showing damage to a door that he allegedly tried to kick in and a hole in the wall from him throwing things. And it's all just very, very disturbing to watch. And there have been a ton of responses online, but I want to start with the ones that have bothered me the most. Because, I mean, there is just a ton of vile shit out there. You had people saying that she was making this up for attention, as well as people who seemingly were more mad about the fact that she had a husband. Right now, I just want to make clear.
Literally,
the only
dude.
part of this story that matters.
Dude, that's the craziness. The toxicity of the chat of her community is so ridiculous. This girl could have literally come out and outright said that my husband is beating the fuck out of me on a daily basis, and everyone goes, "Husband? Come on, dude, give me a break."
There's right now are these serious
is
abuse
crazy.
allegations against said husband. The stuff being claimed is disturbing, it's disgusting, it is horrific. And to see people trying to make this about her quote unquote scamming people into thinking that she was single, that is the takeaway. It's fucking insane.
Yeah,
One, just in
agreed.
general, as is. And two, for the people out there that are like, no, that's still too low of a bar. If you watch through the live stream and you watch through the clips that are now viral, she even talks about her husband being the
Thanks,
one that
Hawk.
said we need to keep this secret. But once again, this
It's
part
equal
of the situation
sexiness.
shouldn't matter. And understand that's just one of the several offshoot arguments that people are making this about. Other people saying things like any man who's okay or even supports his wife selling her body for money probably doesn't actually love her. That then getting pushed back with things like everyone's personal boundaries are different, as well as
Yeah,
other OnlyFans.
I need to make that like known. I actually don't believe in that. I don't believe in that at all. I think that like your wife or your husband could have an OnlyFans or be in this industry, and you can still love each other. I don't think that not truly loving your spouse and letting them have an OnlyFans are mutually exclusive. Like you can still love like people's boundaries are so different. Like I know people who think corn is a form of cheating, right? And then you have people like my wife who could give a shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I think boundaries are different, and that's something that needs to be discussed about between the two people, and that's it. Nobody else can have an opinion on that. That is mutually between that couple, right? So I don't necessarily agree with that take. She needs to leave him immediately if he's throwing knives. She needs to leave him or life is in danger. Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Like that's going too far. This guy needs to be heavily medicated. And by heavily, I mean probably a few bottles. I still love you, even though you sell used underwear and feet pics. Yeah. You guys aren't supposed to know about that. I didn't want anyone to know about that.
Models punching back. But once again, I only mention those things because those things are distractions that do need to be mentioned, but only so we can pass them. And regarding Caitlyn, we've seen a lot of people supporting her, with huge creators like Moist Critical speaking out about Caitlyn's detractors, saying it just doesn't make sense for her to make this up.
She's making plenty of money, so she doesn't need money, so that wouldn't be a reason.
Exactly.
She doesn't need exposure because she's one of the most popular streamers on Twitch and most popular OnlyFans models, so that probably wouldn't make any sense.
She
So
knows the
why would
CEO of
it be fake?
OnlyFans,
There's
for Christ's
nothing to
sake.
gain. There's only things to lose because now it's public that she's married. So that would be a detriment.
And others adding, this shit ain't fake. It's a cry for help. If you're more offended she's married than being abused, get help. Others saying
Literally.
this situation just proves how hard it is for women to come forward with these kinds of allegations. People calling this a case study about how women can't win. Writing she's clearly the victim of abuse. There's undeniable proof on video and text messages. She makes all the money and the guy's leeching off of her. Also with this coming out and blowing up since, you had people worried about Amouranth's safety, especially since the stream she did this week had ended abruptly. People saying that it looked like her internet cut out right as a door opened behind her. So you had people calling for those who know her to do a wellness.
Was that a door opening behind her, or was that the reflection of a door in front of her? Because there was somebody else in that room, I thought. Watch.
Blowing up since, you had people worried about Amouranth's safety, especially since the stream she did this week had ended abruptly.
See what I'm
People
saying?
that it looked like her internet cut out right as a door opened behind
I can't
her.
tell.
So you had people calling for those
really
who
anyone,
know her
man.
to do a
Exactly,
wellness
yeah,
check.
yeah,
And to
anybody.
that, another creator, Alinity, said
It's
that
not
she tried
exclusive
reach
to
out her,
either-
but couldn't.
either
So
side.
instead, she requested a wellness check, but
The police can't tell me
There's
anything
Alinity.
about whether or not she's okay, and that's literally all I can do. I would like to hear from her.
Actually, Mayhem, I don't know if you heard, Moist Critical actually kind of debunked that. He doesn't really control the income. None of the money is actually his or belongs to him. It's all her money. It's just that her accounts are two-factored with him. So like him going and being like, I'm gonna take all the money and yada yada yada, that wouldn't actually hold up in court. It looked like it opened. Look at the crack of the door.
Okay.
Let me look one more time.
Looked like her internet cut out right as a door opened behind her. So you had people.
Oh,
calling for
I
those
see
who
what you're
know her to
saying.
do
Yeah,
a
I got
wellness
you.
check. And to that,
Yeah,
another
you're
creator,
right.
Alinity, said that she tried to reach
About whether or not she's okay, and that's literally all I can do. I would like to hear from her.
And then we actually got an update from Amouranth's content lead this morning saying people on the team were able to talk to her and she says she's fine. Police went multiple times since 5 a.m. yesterday. She says she's okay, so they can't do much. She spent all day talking to her husband to sort things out. But still, you have people worried.
What did I say earlier? When you're talking to people like this, it's like talking to an addict. It's all bad. They get treated like shit. Things get horrible. And then the second things like start to like maybe go towards a good direction, passwords are changing. We called the cops. We got friends involved. Then the person says, well, I'm okay. We talked. Things are better. Things will be fine. Everyone's okay. The dogs are alive. It's excuse after excuse after excuse to try and bring the situation back down and go back to how things were. It's just that repetitive pattern. It's not good. Financial has to do with money release. Financial abuse, you meaning just with the fact that he's threatening the finances, you mean?
Until, of course, they're going to hear it directly from her. But ultimately, that is where we are with this story as we wait to see what happens from here. And I don't know, the whole thing, it's disturbing, it's scary. I obviously wish Caitlyn the best, and I hope for her safety. And a key thing that I also want to say is if this situation hits home for anyone watching, please know that it is not normal for a partner to treat you like this. Relationships can have ups and downs, but not like horrifying roller coaster. I love you, you're the most important thing in the world to me, to fuck you, you're worthless. That's not normal. And a lot of the monsters in abusive relationships are like expert chameleons, and often the people that they're victimizing.
Oh, there's far more than financial.
It's
at first I thought it was like, you know, financial, emotional, verbal, but then they even at one point Amouranth said that it was physical, that he had gotten physical with her. So it's basically he checks off all the abuse boxes
from their friends and their family, because they're like, no, but this person, we love each other, right? Don't we? But please know that no one that truly loves you or deserves your love treats you that way. And so I just wanted to make sure I said that. And also, like I said earlier, I want to pair that with links down below for anyone who needs help. And then Candace Owens over the weekend.
All right, so guys, anyone that's liked the stream, subscribe today, join to become a member. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. It means a lot. Yeah, I can't watch Hassan. I'm sorry, guys. If you guys send me Hassan stuff, I can't watch it. Let's see what Asmongold had to say.
What would you do in this situation? Have some wisdom. What would I do if I was in this situation? Do you want to know honestly what I would do? I would do exactly what she did. I would do exactly what she did. Because if you want to fuck me over and you want to try to hope that, you know, out of self-preservation, I'm not going to risk something because I'm worried about losing what I have, I absolutely not. Because if somebody is afraid of something, you can control them with that. And that's why, you know, the guy was trying to, you know, like give away all of her money and stuff like that. So yeah, expose the abuser and do it on stream in front of everybody. Always be willing to take the nuclear option with people that want to take advantage of you.
Yep.
Because if you don't, then they'll take advantage of you. So I think that's absolutely the right decision. I would hope that I would do the same thing in her stance.
Yeah, there you go. There it is. I also think Asmongold isn't that terrified of losing his millions and millions of dollars because he basically lives as if he makes minimum wage, you know. Where's Cheese? I know, but she still is forced to believe that she can't leave or she'll lose all her money. I stayed way longer because I didn't have the money to leave. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. All right, let me see what Cheese is doing, guys. And if you don't sub or follow Cheese, you gotta go do it.
Mayhem around. She doesn't like me.
Here he is right here. All right, let me see what Cheese is doing, guys. Oh, this is gonna cause an echo. This is gonna cause an... Okay, dude. Oh my god. Look at this piece of shit. Oh, this is gonna cause an echo. This is gonna cause an... Okay, dude. What the fuck? God. Motherfucker. Look at this piece of shit.
That's beautiful. Oh no!
Motherfucker. Yeah. What the fuck? Motherfucker. Can you believe this guy? Look at this. I can see myself, and then he can see himself, and then I can see myself. That's crazy.
Look at all that.
Can you believe this guy? Look at this. I can see myself, and then he can see himself, and then I can see myself. That's crazy.
Now that is chaos.
This is just bullshit. This is ridiculous.
And then he can see himself, and then I can see Hi, Mikey.
That's crazy. It says, did you like the stream yet? I'm hitting no. I have a super small peepee, but I liked it anyways.
See, the thing, Ian, we probably should have just gotten a call together, bro.
Yeah, we should have. It says, did you like the stream yet? I'm hitting no. I have a super
here?
small
I don't think so.
peepee, but I liked it anyways.
See, the thing, Ian, we probably should have just gotten a call.
It's just an endless echo. I can hear it going through 12 different fucking streams.
The fucking delay is nuts. I love it. It's too chaotic. This is beautiful.
It's just an endless echo. I can hear it going through 12 different fucking streams.
The fucking delay is nuts. I love it. It's too chaotic. This is beautiful. Oh shit.
It's just an endless echo. I can hear it going. He's right though. We should have just gotten into a fucking call together because we were literally commenting on the same shit over and over. He probably was saying all the same shit I was. He's right though. We should have just gotten into a fucking call together because we were literally commenting on the same shit over and over.
Yeah, I was commenting on your comments of all the shit.
I was.
I was. Yeah, it was crazy. I was like just a second behind you. It's fucking crazy, bro.
Hi, Cheeses chat. What's up, Cheeses chat? Everyone wave, hey!
It was crazy. I was like just a second behind.
Y'all would have thought this was your first time streaming together. Yeah. Hi, Cheeses chat. What's up,
this,
Cheeses chat? Everyone wave. Yeah. In case nobody knows, I've never met this man in my life. I have no idea who this guy is. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. In case nobody knows, I've never met this man in my life.
Yeah.
I have no idea who this guy is.
What is happening? Chaos, my friend.
Hey, Sandy. Yo,
Everything
this
the
is
world
this
should
is
not be.
ridiculous. Who is this guy? Yeah, we don't know who this guy is.
It's the fucking echo for me, dog.
The echo's gone through like
Oh my
if
God.
you
Oh,
if
there it
if
is.
you
All
could
right, I'm having
hear
some leggy issues.
all the way to the
Yeah, you
end.
enjoy the rest of your stream, bro. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Here, let me mute this for a
Sandy.
sec. Like if you had like a crazy like to hear yourself all the way through, you could hear what I was saying 10 minutes ago in the fucking farthest stream all the way down there. That's so funny. He looks like he has a small peepee. Yeah, I think he might. Yeah, I think he might. My god. Let's watch Cheese's most recent short quick. Where's the volume? Good lord, that's a beefy boy.
Damn! That motherfucker milks you. Bro's name is Ronnie Cowman. Motherfucker's government name is Jay Cutlet. Bro says, moo.
She's making cow jokes. She's making cow jokes. Yeah, that's good. That's real good. That's a big ass bitch. Yeah, that's a big boy. That's a big old boy. Well, guys, it's come time to end the stream. We had a lot of good things to talk about tonight, and I hope we got a lot of good points across, and I hope anyone that needs help is getting help. There's a number right here if you need it. Anyone that liked the stream tonight, subscribed, or became a member, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Go check out some of my most recent content. Thank you all, and I will be back on Wednesday, probably with cheese. So I'll see you then. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Much love, guys.